Hey, good morning. Hope everybody's doing well this morning. And it's such a beautiful day here in Williamson County. And, I just wanted to do a quick video on, just great reasons to fast. I don't know if you've ever fasted before. Maybe put it in the comments if you have. I've done fasting several times in my life. It's always been a lot of mental clarity. It's always helped me beneficially, as far as physically, things like that. Have you ever fasted before? Put it in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. What do you think of fasting? There's all kinds of reasons. I'm going to do a little bit of videos over the next few days, just reasons to fast, spiritually, physically, things like that. Jesus fasted. I don't know if you know that or not, but when Jesus needed mental clarity, he fasted for 40 days. And so I'm not sure if I could make it for 40 days or not, but what I want to do is I want to get out here and I want to fast and just see where it takes me, because it's always a journey whenever you get out there and fast. So, just going over a few reasons why, put it in the comments if you've fasted before, if you've ever done anything that required a lot of discipline. To me, that's really big. And so, there's a few reasons why, you may want to take a look at fasting. I'm looking at doing right now a 1 week fast, and that's a total fast from food. There's not going to be any food involved. I'll drink water with lemon. I'll drink some coffee, maybe some mushroom coffee, things like that. And, just trying to get my system up. I'm going to be taking peptides. I mean, and I'm about to go to the store and get maybe a multivitamin. Here's some things that you do need to have whenever you fast. You need to have some vitamin C. This is very important because you don't want to get the saggy skin thing going on. You want you want vitamin C. You also want vitamin E. And so that will keep your skin tight. You need the collagen, things like that. So again, you don't get the droopy, saggy skin that you see a lot of people do whenever they hit plateaus, after, maybe being on a diet, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm just going to not eat. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be getting vitamin C, vitamin E, and I'll probably get some collagen. And again, that helps with my skin, keeps the elasticity going. So, one of the things that the very first thing, it can be a good metabolic reset for you. You may, being in a funk right now, maybe your system's not working the way it needs to be, but your cells need to be rejuvenated. So by going on a fast, that allows you not to be focused. I mean, your body is not going to be focused on digesting, your foods, things like that. It's going to be focused on cell repair. So again, that's number one reason why you should be fasting. And if you fasted before, put it in the comments. If you've had any experience fasting. I've lost 80 pounds, guys. And I did that by walking 8 to 10,000 steps a day. A little bit of the gym, but mainly walking. Walking's very important. And so I would do 8 to 10,000 steps. Typically, I get up about 4 o'clock in the morning. I go out there and hit that, come back to the house. And I have been eating a lot of carnivore, and carnivore helped me out a lot. I went from 325, I'm at 244 right now. And I would like to see 185 again. That would just be awesome. That's 65 pounds. I don't know if I can do it or not at this age, but you don't know unless you try. Okay, step 2. The second thing that's very important if you're thinking about fasting, do it for mental clarity. Whenever I fast, I find that my mind is very focused. I get very focused on what I'm doing. And there's not a lot of brain fog going on. I know, maybe if if you're eating a lot of fast food, or if you're eating, just not clean food, or maybe if you're drinking, you get a lot of brain fog. And so by going on a fast, that's going to get the brain fog out. Speaking of weight management, it can be a really healthy tool for it. You may not want to do a 30 or 40 day fast like Jesus did. Jesus did a 40-day fast when he needed mental clarity. But, I'm going to start out with 7 days, and I'll probably build from there. But I've got to get to 7 days first. Heck, I need to get to 3 days. So that's my plan, is to, start out with 3, then go to 7, and then hopefully be able to do 30. And man, if I could do 40, oh my goodness. Now again, I'm not, I'm going to be drinking water. I'm going to be hydrating. I'm going to be drinking, hydration drinks such as Prime. I love Prime, especially the one that's in the red, white, and blue container. Gosh, that's good. But that keeps me from getting muscle cramps. It helps with your electrolytes. So I'm going to be hitting that. I'm also going to, of course, be doing my 8,000 to 10,000 steps a day. That's very important. But again, if your mind is not constantly focused on snacking, things like that, I mean, it gives you a lot of mental clarity. Weight management, whenever you do come off the fast, you're going to be very mindful on what you eat. So that would be very big for you. Also, there's evidence that it also helps your longevity. So if, you want to, heavy people don't live that long, okay? Heavy people do not live that long. I mean, that's you see it time in and time out. And you're talking to somebody that was 325 pounds, 324 actually. But, we want to get that 1 extra pound. But, I'm now 244. And, it's amazing the energy that I have. I mean, when I used to have to go up steps, I would be so out of breath. And, just your knees hurt and your body, I'm 59, I'll be 60 in February. And, your body's not the same as it was when you're 18. So, being able to get out there, being able to walk stairs with ease again, that's very helpful. But then again, like I said, there's a lot of research going on right now that fasting, intermittent fasting, going on a fast for several days, it helps out with longevity. So if you want to live to be an older person, incorporate fasting into some of your times. Put in the comments if you've ever fasted before. Would love to hear from you on that. Number 5, it's a great way to practice discipline. And I remember growing up, whether it be wrestling, whether it be football, whatever it was, there was always a lot of discipline involved in eating right, in lifting weights, in practicing, things like that. So again, you're incorporating in discipline over your body. And, it allows you to sit there and really kind of know your body better, and you're making personal changes to the better. So to me, that's a reason why you should fast. Hit like if you like this. Again, I would love, to hear your comments on fasting. And again, I don't know where this is going to take me. Again, tomorrow's going to be day 3. I feel so good right now. I didn't eat all day yesterday. I'm not going to eat today. I'm going to, drink water. I'm going to drink some mushroom coffee. I'm going to drink tea. I'm going to take peptides, lemon water with stevia. I love lemon water with stevia. So those are the things I'm going to be doing, but I'm not going to be eating food. So again, I would love to hear from you. I hope you're having a great day today, and we will talk with you later. Bye-bye.